In this energy clearing session, we're going to be working on worst case scenario thinking and clearing it. So stay tuned. Hi, it's Robin from Vibration Elevation. And today's clearing is a custom clearing, and it's based on, when you think like, oh my gosh, this is what's going to happen, this the worst case scenario. It's like instead of thinking things could turn out okay, you focus on the negative and even increase that and make it even more vivid and more likely to happen. And so we're going to be working on shifting that energy, which is a habit. It can also be like an energy signature that, just is sort of always in your field, because some people tend to look at, or just expect the negative. And there's teachings out there that tell you to be prepared for the worst, right? And while it makes sense, and there's always, it's always good to be prepared, when you focus on the negative or you focus on the worst case scenario, the worst thing that could possibly happen, you energetically make room for it. You energetically attract it in some ways to you. Now, it's not like if you worry about something, it's going to immediately appear in your experience, but it does tend to bring it in, especially if, the thinking and the worrying and this energy field, as I'm going to call it, persists over like a long period of time. You will tend to bring that into your experience. So the question is, how do you stay prepared or be ready for the worst, but at the same time not bring it to you and not focus on it? And the trick is a balance. It is to know, I guess, what's possible, because we do need to be prepared for things, but not focus on them. So this would mean just make a conscious effort to think of positive things and to project positive experiences into your near future. And by that, I mean, when you think of worst case scenario, like, oh, what if this happens? Or what if that happens? We'll do the same for the positive. What if this happens? Or what if that happens? And when you think of those, try to imagine them in really vivid detail. And if you can put a positive spin, like a positive emotion to it, that's going to make it even better. So you want to energize the positive, they're not fears, the positive, oh, come on, Robin, visualizations or best case scenarios. There we go. When you visualize a good case scenario, energize it with emotion. And this is going to help you shift into that positive expectation. Okay. So anyway, that's enough talking about it. Let's do the clearing. If you have something in mind that you do tend to think worst case scenario on it, hold it in mind as we do the clearing. And if not, just relax and see what happens. It is commanded by the laws of the golden liquid realms and mechanical power that the ultimate calibration frequency command, absolute harmonic, universal code, used to clear worst case scenario thinking, pessimistic thinking, negative thinking for this person. Clear out all levels of consciousness, conscious, subconscious, Third order escort and escort all this hermits through the tunnel to the astral planes just through the surge now, to Asia and today. Okay, so that's all clear. You may want to listen to this again if this is one of the things that you find yourself doing a lot. And it doesn't matter how many times you listen. You can't listen too much. And sometimes the energy shifts. So let's say you have worst case scenario thinking about your job and you clear that. But then you still have worst case scenario in some other aspect of your life. Go back and listen to this again with that other, the other aspect in mind, and use your intention. Say, I really want to release this. I'm letting this go. It's my intention to clear this worst case scenario thinking. Sorry, you guys, it's really early and I haven't done these for about 3 weeks, so I'm really rusty and I apologize for not doing these. I want to keep doing them, and I just have been so busy with another business that I'm working on. So I apologize. But anyhow, I hope this helps, and let me know, if this pertains to you, if this is something that's useful. And you can always post in the comments ideas for other clearings. And I just want to thank you, and I will see you in the next one.